Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol. I missed a bus, saw a blue beetle twice, and 5 minutes later a random chat changed my week. If tiny things can do that, what are we missing when we hurry past them? Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm Eric.
That blue beetle image is perfect. Life hides these little pebbles that can trip a change, or at least ask us to slow down. I like that. It makes noticing feel like a tiny adventure.
Let's take a look at how noticing shifts a scene. Experience shows the same moment can be noise or a nudge depending on the question you bring. A missed bus can be annoyance or a built-in pause that asks, "What are you rushing past?"
Okay, picture this. A tiny sign, a 2-line naming, and one quick action you can do before your next meeting.
No incense, promise. It stays pocket-sized, honest, and usable in line at the coffee shop.
And we'll show you the fingertip grounding and a 60-second micro step that actually closes the loop.
A tiny listening prompt I use. What did my attention just stop for? Say it softly, take a breath, and you cut through autopilot to a useful observation.
I tilt the question slightly. Is this asking me to look or to move? That split is helpful. Look means notice. Move means test one small action.
Cool. Tamara, you promised a 2-sentence naming ritual. Lead us through it, like a line someone could say at a red light.
Thank you for this sign. I notice you. I choose to pay attention in a way that helps me act kindly and clearly.
Oh, wow.
That's lovely. And if you're in public, compress it to a single breath with the same meaning. The ritual is adaptable, not rigid.
Some folks hear ritual and eye roll.
Right, and that's fair. I usually ask, what's one testable thing this leads to? If the answer is a tiny reversible step, we're in practical territory, not fate reading.
Exactly. Intention is the guardrail. Use the naming as a prompt to act clearly, not to outsource your choices to coincidence.
All right, fingertips next. Sam, make it visual so someone on a packed subway can do it without feeling silly.
Rest the tips of your thumb and index finger together. Just light contact. Take 3 slow breaths. First breath, notice the sensation. Second, quietly name the sign in one short sentence. Third, pick one tiny next step, a micro commitment, and hold it through the exhale. Then release.
And make that micro commitment small and measurable. I'll send a 2-line text beats I'll change my life. Tiny experiments save energy and dignity.
Picture the loop. You name the moment, you fingertip breathe, you commit to one tiny action, like email one question, and the whole thing takes less than a minute. It closes the gap between feeling and doing.
I love how doable that is. Swap the words if you prefer. Thank you, I see you. Or, noted, moving on. Clarity matters more than poetry, unless you're in the mood.
And remember to treat results as data. If the micro step doesn't change anything, that's information. Adjust and try again. The loop is observe, name, act, repeat.
Quick role play. You wake with a dream line. Open the blue drawer. You notice it at breakfast. Tamara, what do you say aloud in 2 sentences? Sam, what's the fingertip move and the 60-second test?
I'd whisper, thank you for this sign. I noticed the drawer line. I choose to look with curiosity and decide one tiny step. That names it without turning it into a drama.
Fingertips, 3 breaths. On the third, I decide, I'll open the blue drawer in 3 hours and take one photo of what I find. Specific, time-bound, reversible, curiosity-driven.
That's perfect. Small, testable, and no mystical hoops. Before we close, quick 1-sentence takeaways people can remember when they're running late.
Name the moment in 2 sentences. Gratitude plus intention. Short enough to say between sips of coffee.
Touch fingertips, breathe, pick one tiny testable action. Treat the result as information, not verdict.
And for me, notice before you narrate. Let a tiny sign be a prompt. not a prophecy. If you want more short practices like this, subscribe. We drop a short piece of curiosity every day. Try this one-line carry-out now. I notice, I name, I try one small thing. Say it once, breathe, and go about your day.
Thanks for sharing the space. I like that loop. Tiny moves, less drama, more clarity.
Experience shows these tiny actions add up. Don't be afraid to try them. They're forgiving.
Thanks for listening to Down the Rabbit Hole. Don't forget to subscribe for more short, useful practices. Don't be afraid to learn. We'll see you tomorrow. You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.